This unidentified Elder Dragon is in the Coral Highlands. Let's head out, but proceed with caution.
Hello everyone, this is Xephyr here. Welcome back to Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PC. We are going to be taking on a new Elder Dragon today.
Ready for action.
So to prep for that, let's just make sure we collect all our stuff here. And I've gotten some more VIP tickets, so let's finish up some deliveries. Deliveries. Oh, did we finish these already? Oh, I guess we did. For some reason I thought we hadn't, but I guess we did. We did that a while ago. Yeah, okay, cool. Then I guess instead, let's go see... Let's see how many we have. I think we needed like 12 total to get all of the pennants. Oh, I only have 7 though. Okay, so we're gonna need more. Alright, guess we won't be doing that. So instead, we're just gonna go ahead and take on our new Elder Dragon. A Light from the Abyss. Client Field Team Leader. The Commission has discovered a never-before-seen Elder Dragon in the Coral Highlands. No solid info to go on, other than reports of an ominous light radiating from the highest plateau. It's funny that it's never before seen, but they already have a name for it. We don't need the hot drinks. Alright, what are we eating for food here? Always like attack up. Element or defense? You know what, let's go element. Take some resistance. Alright, one sec. I gotta check on something real quick. I'll be right back. Okay, I have returned. Let's take on A Light from the Abyss. An eerie glimmer has been observed somewhere high up in the Coral Highlands. I've put the scout flies on its scent using the tracks you've collected along the way. Alright, cool. I always go the wrong way because on PS4 I haven't sorted my item bar because I'm silly. For a second there I thought there was a dapper one there, but it's 2 sets of 3, not 1 set of 4. Unfortunate. Still need to find a large dapper coral bird for one of those bounties. And eventually we'll start doing some of our feline picture quests, but I've said many times, I gotta get through the story because once the free content updates drop, we need to be done with the story so that we can actually take on that content. And I'm not really rushing, I'm focusing on the story rather than doing other things. Better pick up these stones as well. Look over there. Yeah, more Nergigante thorns. Nergante thorns. Maybe Namielle is nearby as well. Seems like it, because there's tracks everywhere. I mean, we kind of already knew where we had to go because... Oh, they're there. I want to grab those. They said, you know, high up in the Coral Highlands, so we kind of already knew. Go to the top of the Coral Highlands. Oop, there's splintered thorns. I was going to skip the footprints, but there's splintered thorns too, which I want to grab. I don't know if there's a purpose to grabbing them, but I'm going to grab them anyway. Just in case. Might as well grab all of this. Are you okay? Phew, that was a close call. Alright, so, obviously it was a cutscene, so I didn't read the subtitles, so you'll have to read those yourselves. But it seems the first Wyverians are helping us out a bit. And, of course, that was Namielle, who is now changing areas. There she goes. She's a very cool-looking Elder Dragon. Very unique. Kind of reminds me of a Gobble a little bit, but, you know, not actually a Gobble because it's an Elder Dragon, but still. The face kind of reminds me of what a Gobble's face looks like. If you don't know what a Gobble is, it was a monster from Monster Hunter Tri and 3 Ultimate, but hasn't been in a game since because it was meant for underwater combat, and there's no longer underwater combat, so... Oh, it still worked. Okay, cool. Gotta go after this tail, because of course we do. But yeah, so this is Namielle. This is a new Elder Dragon. Has not been in any previous Monster Hunters. Obviously, since they said that, you know, it's never before seen. As you can see, it's very water-based. Ow, that's not what I meant to have happen there. I did not want to... We'll take a lot of damage.
current. Get caught in it and you'll be helpless.
Yeah, so it creates water on the ground, and then... Oh, it just got enraged. Come on. It creates water on the ground, and then it can move it around with its wings and stuff to cause instability in the ground, which is kind of cool. And you can see the water there. I'm honestly surprised it already moved to areas. Kind of makes things complicated. So the reason I brought my water mantle is because since it can create torrents, it will knock you around. But if you're wearing your water mantle, you don't get knocked around in the water, so you can keep your footing. The ice-proof mantle does the same for snow. It keeps you from being slowed down and kind of thrown around by snow, which is nice. I really like that they made the mantles have more functionality because in base world there was no reason to really use anything other than temporal and like the hard, not hard proof, oh, what is it called? Rocksteady mantle. You could use evasion as well if you wanted to get like attack boosts, but like none of the other mantles really had a use, and now they do, which is great. Already out of rage, so I'll go ahead and grab this. Nope, now it's not near a wall. Ugh, it hurts. That's not what I meant to hit. Jeez, what am I doing? Okay. Yeah, let's get near a wall so I can... Nope. Oh, after the tail. Oh. Also, I think I need to change Calico gadgets. I'm pretty certain we maxed out the flashfly cage and I haven't changed it. Oof. So as you can see, because it put water on the ground, most of its attacks will have added effects like causing tidal waves and stuff that do extra damage. This is where you put the boom bug? Okay, there it went. I thought it was doing the torrent, but it did electricity. That's the other thing, is it's not just water, it also has electricity. All that water it creates, it kind of synergizes with all its other attacks. When it does belly flop, it causes a torrent. If it does electricity, it causes extra bursts of electricity to pop out, increasing its AoE range. It's pretty cool. Oh. Alright, I'm going to throw on Temporal because we no longer have our Aqua Proof, and getting stuck in one of those torrents is going to leave us open to getting hit. So. Yeah, see? It gets expanded. It's tough to dodge when it does that, too. It's gonna tear right through my temporal. Ah, that was my bad. I should have been able to foresight slash that problem. No timing off. portal's going off. You kind of see that torrent of water that it sends out has a very wide range. It's kind of difficult to dodge because of how wide it goes. You need to really get behind Namielle. Nope, got put to sleep thanks to Shadow. Where are my bombs? There. Okay. Trying to help break the space. Not sure why that's not affecting us, but I'm not going to argue with it. Ow. No! That's not... He's gonna be too far away. Yeah, I figured as much. That's okay. Really? That's hilarious. Good boom bug cage placement. So, fun thing about Namielle, it makes people think that we might be getting Kamelios at some point because it does share a skeleton, or at least has a similar skeleton to Kamelios. So even though we've heard nothing about getting Kamelios, it's certainly possible because the skeleton's already in the game. I wouldn't mind Kamelios. Kamelios is cool. I never really use its armor or anything, but it is a fun monster to fight. And I'm always for more Elder Dragons. How did that not count? It clearly hit the wall. And then, of course, I screwed up. Water there. Let's throw on our waterproof mantle again. Oh, I need a sharper head. Ah! Oh, okay. That's Namielle's supernova. As I mentioned before, like every Elder Dragon has a supernova now. And that is Namielle's. Makes a bunch of water, jumps in the air, slams down with electricity, causing a giant electrical explosion. It's kind of easy to dodge, especially if you have your waterproof mantle on. Because what's kind of supposed to catch you is the water being pulled in will cause you to stagger. And when you're staggered, and you can't get out of her slamming down with electricity. But when you're wearing the waterproof mantle, like I am, you don't get staggered, so you can just kind of dodge. More ore, because ore is always good. I love that there's just water everywhere. It doesn't seem like it's actually raining. It's just water probably from Namielle. Oh, come on, really? I'm up here now. Oh, alright, we'll wait for her to come back up. timing for that, I guess. Oh, crap. Ooh, I actually was able to do that. Awesome. I did it early. Down again. Aw, crap. I wanted to get towards the tail, but it was not meant to be. Probably should have clutched on. Water before off. Oof, I almost walked into that. Tail's tougher than I thought it was. Okay, there it goes. Tail's off. Put on our temporal. Nope, she's leaving, so I'm glad I'm not putting on my temporal. Okay, grab the tail here. Which again, another reason you know that she's using the Camellios skeleton is the way the tail is. It's just a tiny little tip, much like Camellios. Has that giant tail, but the tail you get from chopping it off is just a small little piece. Wow, we've really been in this quest for almost 20 minutes already? Jeez. Doesn't feel like it. I didn't even know that was a thing you could do. And all the time I've been playing Monster Hunter, I've not ever jumped up on those mushroom things. That's kind of funny. This is not where I want to fight her. Come on. There we go. Out. Need to break that face of hers. Yay, face is broken. Awesome. Fall asleep again. Oh my god, she did. Oh yeah, that's right. It brings her entire wing down. Glad I had my temporal on. I also wish I could more easily switch to my touch quad. Ow! I missed. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Oh, that's, yeah, not ideal. Oh man, I knocked the water right out of her. She's back to being her gray form, which means her water armor's not on. Oh, that's not ideal. Ugh. Oh, I don't have any mulberries on me for some reason. Wonderful. Oh, then we'll just throw on the water mantle. I'll take care of our water blight. Oh, shoot. Ow! I tried to foresight and it didn't work. Okay, healing up. Oh, crap. Oh, of course she'd retaliate. Ah, she's weak, too. Oh, well. Alright. Let's grab her tracks. We'll grab some stones on the way up. Right there. Let's say there's stones right there. What just happened there? I'm having issues with the witch beetles. I always love doing that. It's such a good way. Now, I wish I had bombs for it, but still, like, it's such a good way to enter an Elder Dragon's nest, is to freaking just clutch claw to their face and send them into a wall. Wow, you're not even enraged yet? That's odd. Unexpected. Now you're down. Weird. Okay. You're probably going to get enraged after this, then. So I'll be able to clutch again like I had planned to. Yeah, that's all. Shoot. Ugh. Oh, that's bad. Put myself into a really bad position here. Ooh, that almost hit me. Getting stuck with water blight stinks because my stamina doesn't recover very quickly.
That's my partner.
Wow, this fight is going to go down in history. Alright, so that is Namielle. Namielle's pretty cool. It's not a super difficult fight. It's, you know, mainly just fun, but you have to be careful because she absolutely can catch you off guard if you're not careful. And some of her attacks hit really hard. Not to mention the fact that she uses both water and thunder. So she'll stagger you with water, and her thunder will give you Thunder Blight, which can then cause stun a lot. Alright. Now we just wait for the quest to end, and we'll see what's next. Ah, delicious coffee. Nothing special here. Namielle whiskers are good though, so I'm glad we got those. Alright, Master Rank 21. Hey, new decor is now available.
Listen up, everyone. We have the results from our investigation into the old Everworm.
I'll go first then, shall I? After investigating the locations of the song, we discovered something of a pattern. These are the locations in chronological order.
Pattern? It looks a bit random to me.
Just hold on a minute now. Let me add the locations of the seismic actions from first to last.
A spiral? It's following the Everstream.
Of course. So it's been moving along the trails of energy emanating from the Everstream.
Well, just for good measure, how about we tack on that Elder Dragon data that the Fifths collected?
Yes, sir. Here's where the Elder Dragons first became active.
Amazing. Looks like our teamwork's paid off. So, what's next?
Well, we've discovered a remote island by following the line of the spiral mapped out here. If we also take into account when the Elder Dragons first began to appear, then this must be the location of the old Everworm.
Now then, we know little about this island. If we go, we'd need to steel ourselves for what may be the greatest challenge we've ever faced. So, what do you all think?
Do you even have to ask?
Full steam ahead!
Agreed.
I know you're concerned for our safety, Commander, but we're ready. We've been ready. And besides, we don't have any other options.
That settles it then. We'll send the Fifth Fleet, our greatest hope. And right now, we need hope more than ever.
Chief, we'll need your leadership too. I wouldn't trust anyone else to get us back safely.
These drastic changes to the environment might eventually snowball into something irreversible. We need to do something before that happens.
We'll give the Fifth Fleet our full support. Begin preparations for departure.
Yes, sir!
It's all up to you two now. I'll be sitting this one out, but I still expect to hear all about it when you get back.
Fifth Fleet, come to me once you're ready. All right, everyone, let's get to it.
Let's board the airship and make for the old Everworm.
Jeez, a lot of stuff just popped up. Alright, do we have any other people to talk to other than the field team leader? No. Alright. So let's go turn in all this stuff here.
Go!
Go have a good, long look at the cause of all these effects. Then come back. No getting hurt now. Grab Namielle. We have bounties that got completed.
Hey!
Whatever is or isn't waiting in Origin Island, we still wake up in the morning and go about our day here. Eat, work, sleep. That's a good thing. That's being alive. Let's hear your report as soon as you've managed to thaw out. Alright, completed bounties. Set a new bounty. Ah, this gives us more. So as you can see, we once again completed our limited bounties, or daily bounties as they're called. Okay, so that's good. What else was there? Argosy's back. Go on, hunters, and may the Sapphire Star light your way. Ooh, this one could have something good, because it's a higher price. Ultra Pelagia Sac, Eltalite Ore. That's it. Oh well. was hoping for something better than that. Okay, so did we do all those? So items can be delivered. That's all stuff for like house stuff. We won't do that right now. Items, so bounty complete we did, Argosy we did, new research we did. Okay, so I'll do the Steamworks off camera because it's not needed. But let's go take a look at Namielle equipment here. Go on then and let the Sapphire Star guide your way. Alright, so let's start with the armor. I will say this right now. This is probably some of my least favorite looking armor ever. So the Alpha looks kind of cool. I'm not gonna deny that. It looks okay. I especially like the mask with like the white light coming off of it. So Alpha I'm okay with. Fortunately, as we all know, Beta is always better, and here is the Beta. It looks awful. I hate it. I hate it so much. I really like. How do you go from that awesome looking Alpha to this? And I'm sure there's people out there who actually really like this and think it's cool. I do not. I really do not. Skill-wise, so let's first look at the set bonus. So Namielle Divinity, it gives you element acceleration. So with 2 pieces, continually attacking a monster activates free element ammo up level 2 and increases elemental damage. So if you are attacking quick enough, a weapon that is has hidden element, 2/3 of that element will get activated, and it'll actually increase the amount of element on the weapon. I'm not sure the amount though. I don't know that I ever looked it up. So if you get 4 pieces though, you get true element acceleration. So it's the same effect, except now you get a full awakening on the weapon and even more elemental damage added. Now here's the downside. Most of the time when you use a hidden element weapon, you're using Elementalist. Elementalist will get negated as soon as this goes into effect. Also, if you don't keep attacking fast enough, this will turn off and then your weapon goes back to not having the element active. So it's not really great for anything but dual blades, bow, and sword and shield, but it's still kind of a cool idea. But I'm glad that I don't like the armor because, well, what I should say, I'm glad that that set bonus doesn't really help me as the longsword user because I don't like how the armor looks. But let's look at the other stuff that's on it. So Constitution and Maximum Might, Blight Resistance, and Tool Specialist. Tool Specialist and Maximum Might, Constitution, Stamina Surge, and Blight Resistance. So nothing really good on it either, skill-wise. Some of the stuff could be nice, like Constitution's kind of nice for bow, but Maximum Might's not, because you constantly are using stamina. Blight Resistance is never really that needed because of Null Berries, but Tool Specialist is pretty good. Tool Specialist, again, is pretty good, though Maximum Might, I'm not a fan. But the gloves aren't bad, because you can get 2 levels of Tool Specialist and a level 4 decoration. That's at least nice. Constitution, Stamina Surge, this is actually really good for bows. I don't know which of these you'd want to use. Probably the Beta still, because of that level 4 slot, but 3 level 1s isn't too bad. And Constitution, lowering how much stamina you use to dodge, and Stamina Surge, increasing how quickly your stamina recovers. That's a very good bow piece. And then the feet, Stamina Surge, and Blight Resistance. The Beta's completely better because, again, Blight Resistance isn't super useful. And you get a level 4 slot and a level 2 slot. So basically that level 1 slot turns into a level 4 on the boots. So the boots are better. But again, this could be decent for bow. So that's the armor. Now for weapons, I don't think we can just craft it outright. So let's look at an upgrade. Gotta find it here. Where art thou? There it is. The Hydra Tornia. So we're 1 hide short. That's unfortunate. But it looks really cool. Ugh, it's so hard to see. Can I, like, hide? I was hoping I could hide this so you could see it. It's a really cool looking weapon. It's honestly one of my favorite looking longswords. Because, as I've mentioned before, my favorite are the kind of straight sword or Western sword looking designs, and this one is that. It looks like a Western type sword, just, you know, increased in size. and it's got like the little glowy lights that Namielle has. Stat-wise, it's actually really good. It's got decent affinity. It's got, you know, okay water element, and it's got a ton of white sharpness. And its raw attack power is pretty high. Plus, it has another level it can go up to. So it's actually a quite good longsword. But we can't make it because, of course, I'm short 1 Namielle Finehide. And I don't think... Yeah, no penance unlocked. No layered armor unlocked. Oh, the fact that it wasn't grayed out, I thought I could make it. I was like, there's no way I could be able to make that. That's weird. Any new charms? Ah, yes. Okay, so there were 2 charms that popped up. One for getting Bonboro stuff, so that's the Guardian charm. Gives the offensive guard skill. When you max it out, you can just have full offensive guard. And then the Phoenix charm is from Velkhana. This gives Coalescence. So Coalescence gives a attack and element, and attack, element, and status buildup bonus when you cure a blight. So this is another reason why blight resistance isn't so great, because if you, well, blight resistance, a skill at level 2 is good because you only have to like roll once to get rid of fire blight and stuff like that. But you never want to negate blight because Coalescence is a skill now, and it's better to have Coalescence at level 3 and then get a blight and cure it quickly because you get a big boost to your attack. I don't remember how long it lasts. It might only be like 30 seconds or something like that, but if you're constantly curing blights, then, you know, it can be useful. It's a pretty decent skill, and this can get you to level 2 Coalescence just with a charm. But it takes Velkhana Crystal, which is kind of difficult. So let's see if anyone else has anything to say to us. They might not have an exclamation, but they might still have unique dialogue. And then we'll end the video because we don't have enough time to do the next quest.
Let's see now.
You know it as well as me. He'll come. So I'm sure he means Nergigante, because of course.
Counting on you.
Go on, get a good look for me. Oh, they don't really have much to say.
I see.
You're still saying the same thing because you're lame. Go on, get out there and do your thing on that old what's-it worm. Really, dude? You literally... whatever.
It's finally happening.
Who could the singer be? Does one even exist?
Hey!
You nervous? Me? Yeah, I guess. Whatever happens, my plan's the same. Fight, survive. Fair enough. We are denizens of this place, no different from the old Everworm. I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but there is a theory that the Huntsman is the hunter from the Monster Hunter Freedom Unite opening video. Unlike the excitable A-lister who has been confirmed to be the Ace Cadet from Monster Hunter 4, there is no confirmation about the Huntsman. It's just a rumor, but it would be interesting to find out.
Wow.
It's a cool theory. What form will the old Everworm take there? A most curious question.
May the Sapphire Star light your way.
Well, he said his line for me. Okay, so that's all we've got from them. Nothing really special. So, I'll go ahead and do the Steamworks after this video, and then the next video we'll prep up and we'll go out to take on the old Everworm. Pretty exciting. It should be a fun quest, and it should be an exciting video, so look forward to that. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon to get email updates when I upload new videos, and of course you can leave any comments or suggestions in the area below the video. However, that is all I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and as usual, this is Xephyr, signing out.